Janjo.
Sonic Night of the Werehog is the best part of Sonic Unleashed. Why? Here's why. Sonic Unleashed was a game that to this day splits many fans of the series. On one hand, it vastly improved the boost mechanic invented in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, and really gave the blue blur a sense of speed not experienced in a way until Unleashed. On the other hand, you have the Werehog gameplay that many players can't stand. So do you look at the game as a whole, or look at only the half that did things right? Well, thankfully, we don't have to answer that question today, as today we're looking at an animated short film of Sonic that takes place during the events of Sonic Unleashed, called Night of the Werehog, or translated to Sonic and Chip House of Horror. Wait, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because that helps me upload more videos and know that you like content like this. This 3D comedy was released on November 17th, 2008, and has a pretty simple plot. Since the unique mechanic of Unleashed was Sonic transforming into the physical, despicable Werehog, it made sense to focus around the movie off this mythical horror theme. So the movie starts off with two ghost simps trying to gain the affection of a ghost girl thought who loves pictures of scared people who dare to wander in their haunted house. I don't know why the ghost girl just doesn't take the pictures herself, but I guess chilling and letting her two subordinates do all the dirty work just to impress you works itself out. The ghost guys seem to be good at spooking folk. That is, until Sonic and his companion Chip arrive at the manor that looks like a dirty Castle Oblivion. It's never explained why they're here, although one could assume it's just to avoid the drenching rain. Ever since Sonic Heroes, Sonic's spines look way more plastic, and it never really bothered me until I saw Sonic all wet here. You should see more detail in the wet quills, and instead his head just looks so solid and it's just bizarre. I'm not saying that it was the animators being lazy or that the movie looked bad at all. This seems to have been a conscious decision to keep Sonic looking like an action figure. Thankfully, this is only in his introduction, so I don't have to harp on this minor design choice for the rest of the review. So the ghosts go and scare Chip, who is absolutely terrified of the spooky specters. But the one that they couldn't scare, Sonic, of course. The ghost girl is fully aware of this, and the task is set for the ghoul guys to try whatever method they can muster up to attempt to capture a photograph of Sonic being scared senseless. Unfortunately for them, the full moon arises and thus transforms Sonic into his hairier version, the Werehog. I do have to mention that this is different from the game itself. As in there, it's the sunset that causes Sonic to transform, not the full moon in the dead of night, not that it really matters to the plot. Suddenly, the roles have been reversed as the ghosts get scared of this new threat and the ghosts begin their revenge plot to defeat and humiliate Sonic the Hedgehog in order to regain the affection of their master thought. In classic anime fashion, the two ghosts combine their strengths into a fiendish bull ghost, and fighting soon ensues between the Werehog and his invisible foe. Sonic has a tough time because he can't fight what he can't see. Chip informs Sonic to try using the camera to create pictures that make the ghost visible. This seems like an awful strategy since the process of making the photos takes way too long in a fight such as this. Also, I don't understand the ghost powers in play. Can the ghosts only become invisible if they have stronger Casper powers? Sonic has been fighting ghosts since Sonic 3 and Knuckles in Sandopolis Zone, so why is he even having trouble here? Especially with his more powerful Werehog form, a form specifically meant for combat. Sonic isn't dumb, as he eventually realizes that the camera just isn't worth it over a better strategy. At least he gave it a try for what it's worth. First, he flails around randomly, which is cute, but it won't cut it. Then when all things fail, the ghosts split to fight over the photo, and that's when Sonic leaps back up, hurls them into the air for one final goodbye. It's after this moment when we learn that the ghost girl actually has a crush on Sonic. Or at least the Werehog for that matter. Anyways, the morning comes and Sonic and Chip head out of the manor. Chip decides to take a picture, and it's at this moment you realize it's the ghost girl in disguise. Does Chip ever escape? Does Sonic ever find out what happens to the ghost girl? We never find any of this out because the film ends there, which is truly the most horrific part of Night of the Werehog. Rest in peace, Chip. It was great knowing ya. For only slightly over 10 minutes, Sonic Night of the Werehog is a very fun film. The animation is absolutely beautiful and full of detail, looking like something right out of Illumination Studios. The minimal dialogue makes you more absorbed into the environment, which is a really spooky atmosphere that really fits right in place in the Sonic universe and to watch during Halloween time. Hell, this may be the most consistently solid part of the Sonic Unleashed as a whole. What's great about all this is that the whole movie is available free on YouTube, so anyone can sit down and check it out, and I highly recommend you do so after you finish watching this video. Because while the gameplay for the Werehog may be bad, I've always appreciated its design for its hairy and really unique look, and it definitely looks cool here. It still doesn't cure my itch for another full-length film in the style of the 90s OVA. The closest thing we got were the Sonic Mania shorts, but that's another topic for a different day. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I want to talk about the Sonic OVA at some point, but I figure since it was around Halloween time, I should talk about Night of the Werehog because really I feel like it doesn't get enough attention as it really does deserve for its level of skill that was clearly put into it. So let me know what you think about Night of the Werehog. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you want to hear me talk about Sonic Unleashed a little bit more? Let me know down in the comments below or on Twitter at JanjoZone or my Discord at the Launch Base. And hey, feel free to check out my merch on Teespring because I got a lot of really cool Sonic themed shirts. And also check out my Patreon because there's a lot of cool perks on there as well, like the ability to let me do a discussion that you want to see me do once a month. And I also have memberships that you can help me support the channel, and you can have cool stuff when I stream each week, and all that sort of fun jazz. You know, I gotta plug this stuff. It's just how it works. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff, because that's, you know, again, the kind of stuff I gotta say, because it lets me know that you want to see more stuff like this, and that's important for me to know. So of course, until then, have a wonderful day.